Hey everyone, it's Fun Around. My name is Jordan, and it finally happened. Like the hot streak of, just having guys get hits and runs and RBIs, total bases. I know I had a couple of, miss hits, just like two other guys who hadn't been doing well for like the past few weeks. Like it finally came to an end. I knew it was going to come eventually. Maybe it's just karma for me going to another platform and starting a TikTok because I always thought TikTok was just for dancing videos, but I see it as an opportunity for there's so many people on Twitter. Like TikTok is still like available. I feel I didn't have one before, but I feel like maybe that's an area where I can kind of grow a little bit more. My wife just wanted to help with the channel, so I just said, "Hey, just start a TikTok and we'll make some quick clips and throw them up there." So it's really more about to get her involved and everything. She's just wanted something to do. But I do have a TikTok. You can check it out. I'll put it in the pinned comments. The final round or final round 11. The final round 11, you'll find me on there, and I'll put bets that I'm playing, mainly based off of this research. I'll put the bet that I'm playing, whether I go with hits, runs, RBIs, or total bases, or whatever it is. Anyway, let's dive into Tuesday. I have two other batters that I like. These guys have been extremely hot, so hopefully we can get some good days from them. The first pitcher I would like to target is going to be Eric Fedde of the Braves. Now, this is going to be his first start for the Braves, just traded. Has not been pitching well this year. The Braves are pretty much getting him just to add another professional arm to their bullpen. I think the Didier Fuentes wasn't quite working out in the majors, so they had to put him back down. I think that's where he is. I just haven't seen his name in a while. But he's facing the Royals, and the best left-hander is going to be Vinny Pasquantino. But he's been off and on lately. But there's a guy on the Royals who's been absolutely hot. So I have dodged some right on right matchups or left on left matchups, and I took a look back at him and I was like, man, I really should have just gone with it. And sometimes it's like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go with him. So Fedde's been giving up a 250 average to right-handed batters on the year and a 403 average over his last four starts. Like I said, the Braves are just kind of trading to get an extra arm in there and not have to bring a guy up from the minors because they just lost another guy to the IL. So the guy from the Royals is going to be Michael Garcia, right-handed batter. Hitting a solid 288 against right-handed pitching on the year. And over the last 7 days, he's hitting 478 against right-handed pitching. Over the past week, he's hitting 423, 11 hits, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and 8 runs. He's coming off a 3-hit game with 2 doubles. 4 out of his last 8 games have been multi-hit games. So expecting him to at least get on base, and then we'll see what happens from there. So hopefully the rest of the lineup can hit him in for a run or RBI and all that. So there is a little bit of history here, and I've stayed away sometimes from guys who have 3 at-bats. Is pretty much just one game against a guy, and they didn't play well. So he's 0 for 3 against Eric Fedde. So I tried to find when that happened, and it was the beginning of last season. Fedde came out hot. Garcia was not playing well. So the tables have kind of turned this time around, where Garcia is just hitting everything that he sees, and Fedde is not pitching well at all. 0 for 3, small sample size, one game was just a one-off here, and we have a completely different players. AI says that the stadium gives it's slightly hitter friendly and gives them an 85% chance for a hit, 50% chance for a run, 40% chance for an RBI, and 8 to 10 fantasy points are projected. I normally just say all that just so you can kind of make a decision on whether you want to go with like hits, runs, RBIs, or just go straight up with a hit parlay, or or whatever, or if you use fantasy points yeah, on a certain app and all that. So before I get into this next guy, if you guys could please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you could leave a W in the comment section, that helps get this video out there for more people to see. I really appreciate the people who take their time to comment, to get the video out there, even on days like yesterday. But hopefully, you know, people don't jump ship because of one bad day, because if you did, then you missed out on a lot of other really good days. Also, if you just use Prizepicks, which I know a lot of you do, there are other options out there. Check out Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, ChalkBoard, or better. I would rank Underdog and Sleeper up there in the same tier with Prizepicks, and the other ones kind of like secondary stuff. That do other things. Like ChalkBoard will allow you to cash out. ParlayPlay will let you do like 2-man flexes, and they'll let you slide the line where you can change lines. Just different stuff like that to try to be different. So promo codes find around 11. Underdog match first deposit up to 1,000. The rest will do it up to 100. Links are in the description. That'll take you straight there. And this next pitcher I want to go after is going to be Logan Evans, right-handed pitcher of the Mariners, giving up a 286 average to left-handed batters this year and a 323 average on the road. I've noticed a lot of pitchers, they pitch really well at home, but when it comes to the road, they're just really not as good. And sometimes it's the other way around, like Rockies pitchers. Just depends on the stadium they play in. For his last 4 starts, he's giving up a 273 average. He's going up against Oakland A's, Nick Kurtz, left-handed batter, hitting 348 against right-handed pitching this year. Absolutely on fire. 304 at home, and had the huge game just a few days back where he had 4 home runs and 8 RBIs, and just an insane game. Maybe one of the best games ever played as a batter. But it's not just that game. He's had hits in all the other games. Batting 600 over the last week with 15 hits total, not counting Monday night because that game is still going on. He did not record a hit before I recorded this, so we'll see if he can keep his hitting streak going before this, but I still like the matchup. So 5 home runs over the past week, 11 RBIs and 9 runs, but a lot of that came from one game. So AI is giving him an 85% chance for a hit, a 45% chance for an extra base hit if you want to look at 1.5 total bases, 55% chance for a run, and 50% chance for an RBI with a projected fantasy score of 11 to 14 fantasy points. So I really don't think you could go wrong here with hits, runs, RBIs, or total bases, or just seeing what a hit parlay looks like for both of these guys. It's all up to you. Just really what you use and what the payouts look like, and all that, your risk tolerance and everything. So if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. Hop on in there. Talk about baseball, WNBA, tennis, golf, all that good stuff. That is completely free. And as far as a recap goes of those games, Bradley Blaylock had a really good start against Cleveland. As soon as he came out, they started getting hits, and then Jose Ramirez ended up getting walked by the pitchers who weren't pitching well. So he did not have a hit. He might get one more at bat while I'm filming. And then Andre Palante, who had been pretty bad this year, giving up a 378 average over his last 2 starts, had an amazing start. Pitched around 7 innings and gave up just a few hits. And Xavier Edwards just couldn't put one in play. The whole Miami Marlins team just really struggled to get hits and score runs. So just one of those times where a guy's just feeling it, and just happened to be in the same night with 2 bad pitchers. So it happens, and one day hopefully it doesn't ruin it all for you. That's why you have bankroll management, and you just keep playing the odds and the research, and overall you'll be profitable. So gonna get this one edited and get it out to you all. God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.